For the next 17 hours we're gonna be on this train from Hanoi to Da Nang. If you are traveling to Vietnam, there are several ways to get from Hanoi to Da Nang. The easiest and fastest way is to take the flight, and to be honest, it's very affordable too. But we wanted to take this as an experience, so we chose the longer journey. If you're up for an adventure, there are two more options that you can choose from to get from Hanoi to Da Nang. The first one being the sleeper bus, which is a very good budget option, but I've heard it's a bit cramped and not the most comfortable option. But we decided to take the 17-hour-long sleeper train. However, this comes with one downside. The sleeper trains in Vietnam have been said to be dirty, loud, and there might be cockroaches. So we did a bit of digging, and apparently there is this company that remodels some of the train carts to be more comfortable and especially cleaner than the regular carts. So that's exactly what we went for. Hello everyone and greetings from Hanoi railway station. Today, or tonight actually, we're taking the train from Hanoi to Da Nang, which will take us 17 hours. So it is a sleeper train, but we're actually not taking the basic sleeper train, which hasn't really received great reviews. We're taking the Lotus Express, and I will talk about that a bit later. So we have just found our cabin and also our beds. So we're sleeping on this side. This is my bed, and Juuso is gonna be on the top bunk. And it looks really nice. The sheets look nice and clean. We have plenty of snacks. And we do have roommates coming on the other side, and they're gonna come on in Ninh Binh. So that's gonna be, I think, our next stop. We seem to have some snack boxes here. Nice. A water, banana. This is nice. It's quite small, but there seems to be some space up there to store your stuff as well.
Hello? Would you want some beer or wine?
Yes, wine.
Beer.
There was just one of the Lotus Express staff members who came with the cart, and we got free wine, red wine, and free beer as well. And apparently all the drinks, you can get as many drinks as you want, and it's all included in the price of the Lotus Express. So that's another reason to pick Lotus Express. And yeah, one of the snack boxes on here is for breakfast. So now we have some beer, we have some wine, and we are moving on the way to Da Nang. It's definitely a bit wobblier than the European railway systems. It's okay. And also apparently the sheets are much more cleaner than in the regular side. So that's nice. We're 1 hour in our train journey, and I think we're gonna hit Ninh Binh in an hour or so, and then we're gonna get some roommates here as well in our room to share. But I will say that a guy who offered us some wine and beer did come and offered beer and wine once again, so I think he will go here in the alleyway multiple times during the evening to offer some more beer and wine, and it is free. So yeah, that's pretty good. You can also get some soft drinks sodas and stuff like that, and you do have water here in the cabin, but just in case we did bring 1.5 liter bottles of water as well, just to be on the safe side. So far the journey is going well. It's clean, it's comfortable. It is wobbly, if you're used to taking the train in Europe. This is much wobblier, but it's gonna be fine. It's really fun to just look out of the window and see the scenery changing, even though it's dark. I'm sure it's gonna be much nicer during the morning, tomorrow morning. But yeah, so far so good.
Not the sleeper. I get you a grab. Let's go now.
On the plane, gate 1, gate 8, and exit the station.
So would I recommend this option to others, taking a sleeper train from Hanoi to Da Nang or also elsewhere in Vietnam? Yes, I think it is a really good way to get from one place to the other, especially if you upgrade for the Lotus Express, which is what we did, because you get the transportation and the accommodation for one night in the same package basically. Of course, taking the flight in Vietnam can be very affordable and it's very easy and fast as well, but this is a more in my opinion, more of an experience and adventurous option. And the Lotus Express is really nice and comfortable, and I do really appreciate the snacks and drinks that were given during our train ride. But what I appreciated the most, I must say, was the cleanliness. It was so clean. I really enjoyed that, because I've heard horror stories from the regular train cars that they can be very dirty and there are cockroaches, and I was not in for the roaches. So I really appreciated how clean it was. Also the toilets were clean all along the journey. All the 17 hours the toilets were clean, the bathroom was clean, and the cabins were clean, so I really enjoyed that. And also the bed sheets were clean and nice. So actually I did sleep quite well. I would definitely recommend bringing earplugs and an eye mask so you can sleep better, because it does get quite noisy, and it can in the morning it's of course quite bright outside, so that's when the eye mask is really good as well. And since this Lotus Express is more catered towards tourists, you might meet really nice people along the way, like-minded travelers, which is what we did. Our roommates that hopped on in Ninh Binh were super nice, so we had a good time with them. But if you do want to upgrade, you can also take the private cabin, which is what you get if you pay double the price basically, because it's the same cabin but you just pay for the whole cabin instead of there being four people in the cabin. So we paid about 70 USD per person for the Lotus Express train, and compare that to the other alternatives. So the regular sleeper carts with Vietnam Railways is about 35 to 45 USD per person for a similar size cabin, and the sleeper bus from Hanoi to Da Nang would be about 20 USD. So the sleeper bus is obviously the cheapest alternative, but I was happy to pay the 70 USD for this experience. I think taking the sleeper train is a good option if you're in for the adventure, and definitely upgrading to the Lotus Express was a good choice for us. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and if you did, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to see more travel content like this. Next up, we are going to a new destination, and yeah, I will tell all about it in my next video, so see you in the next one. Bye!